Thank you for coming to check us out today here at New York Coturnix. Today we're going to be doing some packaging of quail. We did quail with the skin on. This is a part 2 of a video. We just tested out a drill attachment plucker that I used that worked out pretty well for the quail. We got the feathers off of those quail and we did manage to keep the skin on. Like I mentioned, we're going to do the part 2 of the video where right now I'm going to use a straw, some shrink bags and hot water, some zip ties and some scissors. We're going to get these things packaged up nice and neatly. And before we even begin, I'd like to ask you to leave a like for the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Hit that notification bell because we're going to be coming back, of course, over the next couple of weeks with more videos. And I know you'd like to be informed of when that happens. Let's get started. All right, so we have all of our quail bagged up already and have them in here upside down with the cavity facing upward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the straw here in the cavity and I'm going to go ahead and twist just like this. So we still have some air that's able to get in here. And the water right now is right in between 190 and 200 degrees. Ideally, they say have these between 180 and about 190. But it seems to work, you know, up to 200 degrees. So I'm at right under 200 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and dip this in here, get the air expelled out of this bag and show you exactly what happens. So I dipped it once, a bunch of the air came out. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it one more time. Forgot to put the zip tie on first. Makes it a little bit easier. You go to dunk this, air will expel from right out of there. You're only going to need to dunk it for about 5 to maybe 8 seconds at a time. And you're going to go ahead and take your straw out of there. And you have one packaged up and ready to go. The zip tie as well, presentation purposes. Now we have a little tiny quail, very neatly wrapped. So again, got this on here, nice and tight. And I'll go ahead, dip this right in the water. This water is right up under 200 degrees. Dip it for about 5 seconds. Get that air right on out of there. Gonna cut the bag, tighten up the zip tie a little bit more, and cut that. All right, so I have a new straw. I'm gonna put it into the cavity of the quail. I'm gonna twist our bag, well, get a little bit of air out of there. I'm gonna twist our bag right onto the straw. Grab a twist tie, excuse me. I'm gonna grab a zip tie. And I'm gonna put that zip tie right on over the straw. And get it nice and tight over the straw so it's held in place. Now that that's held in place, I'm going to go ahead, dip, give it about 5 seconds. And that air will shoot right out of there. And you'll pull your straw out, tighten your zip tie up. Perfect time to go ahead and trim off any excess packaging. There we have another one. Now if you're using disposable straws, you'll need to switch your straw out probably after every second quail. If you're using a reusable straw, sky's the limit. Have fun with that. So again, we'll put our straw in the cavity. I'm gonna go ahead and get our zip tie, put it over the straw so it holds it into place while we dip the whole thing in the water. Well, Whole thing minus the straw. You want to make sure you don't get any water inside of here. Also, make sure that you have gotten any water from outside of the carcass of the quail because you don't want freezer burn. Definitely want to avoid that. Five seconds. Pull your straw out. Tighten it up. Trim off the excess. All done. So now we have a bunch of very neatly packaged quail ready for the freezer. Good to go. All right, folks, and there we have it. Freshly packaged quail that was just dispatched and processed not too long ago. We have this shrink wrap, so hopefully it won't get any freezer burn. Didn't have a problem with that at all, but I figured I'd make my birds look a little bit better, package them a little bit more nicely in the freezer. So we're gonna go ahead and get these birds into the freezer. And thanks for watching. All right, and thank you once again for coming to check us out here today at New York Coturnix. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. Also, leave a like for the video and subscribe to the channel for more. I'm always coming back with more videos, and I look forward to seeing you there. Oh yeah, make sure you hit that notification bell also. That way you're notified anytime I come back with more videos. Be easy. See you soon.